Guys, going to go over some defensive positioning. So in the upper left-hand corner, you got down what this means in terms of 75. So just talking about outfield here. So on 75, we're going to pull the left fielder more towards the line. The right fielder is going to be in a straight line between third, second, and all the way to the right center field gap. And then the center fielder is going to be shaded a little bit more here. So the spacing is very similar to where we were just a minute ago, but we're just shifted over towards that. So it's probably a pull right-handed hitter or a left-handed hitter that is giving us a lot of evidence to hit the ball the other way. Okay, here, so we've just reset. We've made this 85, so just straight up. So we're not quite extended in the baselines here, but we are probably a little bit more kind of halfway through the baselines, if you could think of it that way. So a straight line between halfway through here and halfway through there for the left fielder, and same thing over here on this side. So that's 85. All right, then we've got 95. So in 95, we're going to be just the opposite of 75. So the right fielder shaded over. The left fielder is going to be in line with first base, second base, almost all the way in the gap. And the center fielder is shaded over a little bit more towards right center. So this is going to be on a left-handed pull hitter or a right-hander that we feel really does kind of inside out the ball over this way. They're not much of a threat to be over here in this side. And I will say this, when we move you guys around, there's always a chance that a ball could hit a hole or get moved where we were, where I'm really kind of playing a hunch or some averages and some things that I've seen, what I'm seeing. A lot of it just depends on where the pitch location is, how the batter reacts. So kind of playing the odds to get that out. I feel like we're going to get more people out than we'll have it kind of beat us on a shift, but something nonetheless that we will do. Okay, got a couple left. So this is no doubles defense. So the outfield is playing rather deep. We're going to let everything stay in front of us, and in essence, in this case, we're not going to dive for a ball that's kind of down in front. We're going to try and keep that play intact, the double play intact late in the inning, or just try to keep him off second base in general to where he could score a tying run, go ahead run, or an extra run, whatever that might be. Okay, and this is the opposite of no doubles. So trying to have a guy thrown out at the plate, we got to be able to make a play. So if there's a runner on second, might be a ground ball that's hit here, or if there's a runner over here on third, we got to be able to catch and tag and throw him to be able to double them off and have a good chance at that. So you got to be able to play wherever you can to be able to make that play at home plate. Okay, so previously I called it no dubs. This one, this other next defense, we're going to call this eagle, and so we may have to do this in a game. This is where we have a runner on third base and less than 2 outs, and that is the winning run. This run cannot score. The game is over. It's the only time we would employ this. So I've actually got 5 infielders, so I've taken one of the outfielders out. It'll either be one of them or somebody off the bench probably, but trying to stay pretty shallow, probably here towards center field. And I might move it to right or left based off of evidence that we've got. Might try to force him, like if we move 2 guys here, I might try to force the batter to think about going the other way in the air. It might inhibit a pop-up or a strikeout just because he's thinking about having to do this. It is a very risky kind of play to where the likelihood of actually being successful defensively is pretty low on this. Probably talking about 10%. So maybe 1 out of 10 times is actually work in our favor, but it's kind of a last-ditch effort to make sure that they don't score a run in this situation. So. All right, that's outfield positioning, and if you have questions, as always, ask one of your coaches.